Hi guys, in this session we will discuss about hierarchical dependency injection in Angular. In the last session we have seen how to share data between the two components using service. Let's open VS Code. In this one, let's go to the user service.ts file. Here you can able to see inside the injectable decorator it is having provided in root. Provided in root means this service is registered at the root level. If you observe this diagram, here app module is the root module, app component is the root component. That service is registered at the root level, so that all its children components can able to access the same instance. Okay, so let's see with an example. Let's assume we want to add a new user on click of a button. Okay, let's take one button inside user component.html button, type equal to button. I'm adding some bootstrap classes btn -info and naming the button as add new user. Okay, for this button I'm adding some click event. I'm naming the method as add new user. Okay, so we need to take the same method name inside the user component.ts, add new user. Okay, so on click of this button we want to add a new user. Okay, let's copy the one user from the user service file. Let's copy this object and paste it inside the user component. Let new user equal to modify the user IDs and change the name like any other name, modifying the phone number also, and hobbies will be same like playing cricket. So we need to add this new user to this user list which we have taken inside the service. So let's do some small modification for this get user data method. Take this public user list equal to copy this user array and paste it there. Here we have taken, here we will be returning this dot user list. Okay, this will work as expected. Just we have taken the user list property. Okay, so take one more method, add new user. When we click on that button, we want to push new user to this array. So let's take parameter new user, which is a type of any for now. Okay, we will have to push the new user to this user list dot push new user. So what we are doing here, we have taken a button inside the app component.html. We have given one event, click event. On click of this event, we want to add a new user to the user list. So here we have taken new user, and we have created one more method inside the service, which is nothing but add user. So we need to call this add new user from the app component. So here this dot user service, so we need to call add new user and we need to pass user. So let's save the service file and go to the browser. Here you can see we got the button add new user. When I click on this one, the new user Shane has added to the user component as well as user detail component. Why it is, let's see. Okay, so as we have created the service with provided in root, so this service is registered on the root level. That is why the same instance of the service is sharing between the user component and user details component. This service we will call it as singleton service. Okay, the same instance is sharing between the all its children components. So when I click on this add new user button, the new user is adding to the user component as user details components, even though these are two different components. Okay, so this behavior like provided in root is default behavior in Angular. When we create a service with the help of Angular CLI, this will be the default thing. This will be having some advantages like tree shaking in Angular. This has been introduced from Angular 6. This is used to reduce the final bundle size by eliminating the unused code. Okay, so this provided in root will be the root registered at the root level. When Angular application bootstrap the app module, at that time it will be having root injector and it will have its own copy of providers. Each component or each module, submodules can have its own injectors and providers. They are limited to the module, like it is having limited scope. Okay, so this will be the default behavior of Angular. If you want to limit the service only to the particular module or particular component, at that time you can able to remove this provided in root from the injectable decorator. So at that time this will not be the singleton service. So let's remove this one and save it and go to the browser. Here you can see you will be getting one error. Why? Because we have removed that provided in root. So this service is not registered in the root. So we have to register this in the component level or submodule level. So let's make this one in the component level, providers. So let's copy the user service, this one, and let's do the same thing in the user details component, providers, and copy the user service here. So at this time this is not the singleton service. If you look at this one, when I click on add new user, the new user is adding only onto the user component but not into the user details component, because this is not the singleton. The same instance is not sharing between the two components. Each component will be having different providers. That is why the data is not sharing. So a component can have its own providers. Normally the dependencies will be injected in the constructor like this. So if you look at it again, what we have done, inside the user service we have removed the provided in root. So at that time we need to provide this one to the component level. When a service is called inside the component, the service will look for the injector which is inside the component, so that if it is finds any provider inside this component, that will use this same service and it works as expected. If it does not find anything provider inside this component, it will pass the same injector to its parent component, so that will do the task. Okay, if you see here, this is not the singleton service, because each component is having its own instance and providers. So that is the main difference between the singleton service and the normal service. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see in the next session.